I will start with you, Eric. Who wins on Sunday?
Well, I know who's going with what team, and I know what team he's going with for sure. But I got to say this, Skip. You should thank me. You should thank me. Really, you should.
That jersey.
Exactly.
That
Ever
jersey.
since I gave you that jersey.
He did.
Ever since I gave you that jersey, your Cowboys have been winning.
He'll
That's
get
a
back
good
to
point.
you on Monday.
Do you have any more gifts today?
Now, I got to need some more gifts. You know, I'm just going to start off and say who I think is going to win. I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys.
Thank you.
For a couple of reasons. Their defense is playing probably the best football defense, best out of any defense in the National Football League. One thing I like about their defense, Banderesh, the linebacker. You know, Jalen Smith. I like the way they tackle. You know, and I saw that against the New Orleans Saints. One thing I got to say, my team, the Ram Bastards has to say, his team did not tackle well. You know, in open field against Kamara. You know, we couldn't tackle him.
Right.
You know, Jalen Smith tackled him one-on-one. Banderesh tackled him one-on-one. I mean, when you can tackle in the NFL, and that's what it's all about. If you can play great defense and get your offense going, you can win football games. Now, we know I look at the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are a running football team. Don't get this confused. They're a running football team first. You have Dak Prescott, who controls the game. All of a sudden, when everything opens up now, because he has Amari Cooper, you know, Gallup is playing better with Amari Cooper. That running game gets going. You got a couple of different options. So for me, in this football game, I have to take the Dallas Cowboys. They're playing the best. I always say, you know, you get hot at the right time. They're getting hot at the right time. They got the components at the right time. They've got their guys coming back at the right time. DeMarcus Lawrence said about the Saints, let's choke them out. I think they're going to choke out the Eagles this week. I mean,
you're right. They're getting hot. The Cowboys getting hot, but
somebody getting cold feet across from you.
But you know what? You're right, Ed. They are getting hot, but I don't feel the fireman. Walking to him, he coming to put them out. He going to
the fireman?
Yeah,
I think he starts his own fire.
Whatever, Skip Bayless. Look, I believe the Eagles will play their best football game because they know it's either now or never. They're not going to make the playoffs as a wild card. So you either win this game and take the number and be tied for. Well, theoretically, you be in the first in the NFC East. So I believe they'll play their best football. They need to get off to a fast start. Last year, they were 2 in first quarter scoring. This year, they're dead last in first quarter scoring. So they're putting themselves behind and they're having to play catch up. I believe they start fast. And you're right. This is a running football team. There's no coincidence that this thing started to take off when they started handing that ball to Zeke Elliott, and all of a sudden it was 110, 120, 150 in the run game. So now you can play action, fake that ball in Zeke's belly. Guys are running one-on-one and they're wide open. They'll shut that down. They got to take it. I don't know why.
I got to write that down. They'll shut that down. I'm going to save this for Monday. They'll shut that down.
Take
Thank
Zeke
you.
away.
Yep. Take Zeke away.
And if Dak can throw the ball, when's the last time Dak had a 300-yard passing game? When's the last time he thrown for 3 touchdowns? Force him to do that. Don't let him.
When's the last time he won a football game? Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.
But you know, it's not about that. You know, when you think about it, like I said, the Cowboys are a running team.
Yes.
And they're able to run the football because of really, Amari Cooper has made a big difference with that football team.
Yeah.
And you know that. Like you said, now they can play action. They've got the bite on. In football, if you just take that one step, one quick step, you beat. You beat.
24-20, Eagles. And on Monday, number one, first place in the NFC East will be.
Cry, Eagles, cry.
No.
On Monday.
You're going to be crying. You're going to talk about a call. You're going to talk about they need to get rid of Jason Gay. Watch what you're doing. I know you.
I already predicted the first thing I'm going to talk about is bounce it to him wins because he's going to make one mistake in this game that is going to be monumental and is going to shift the momentum and shift the balance of power in the NFC East back to Dallas where it rightfully belongs. And I'll be the first to admit this will be a battle. It'll be classic NFC East because the Philadelphia Eagles are still the defending Super Bowl champs fighting for their lives. So they got to win this game.
Got to.
They got to.
It's an absolute must.
But Dallas will win this game. I'm going to go with the same score it was in Philadelphia, 27-20. And I'm still not exactly sure how Dallas saved its season by winning 27-20 at Philadelphia because my number one concern, as I said earlier in the show, I got 3 of them. Zach Ertz, and Zach Ertz. He's everywhere. He kills Dallas. He caught 14 balls for 145 yards and 2 touchdowns at Philadelphia.
We'll get 2 more.
Those are career high. It was his career best game. It's season highs across the board. In fact, those are the best tight end numbers in the last 4 years in the National Football League were Zach Ertz's against Dallas at Philadelphia. And they still managed to overcome
14
it.
catches was a high.
16 targets for 14 catches. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'd caught all 16, but that's
Well,
you
I
call all
asked him, was that a big game? He said, no, I'd have 180. Right? 180? Okay, so you're saying you're better than Zach Ertz.
I ain't said nothing. Skip.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna let to be that Zach Ertz uncle or something.
Do you think you could outrun Zach Ertz right now?
No.
Really?
I get Jason Witten though.
You could probably
Yeah.
get Jason.
I know.
Think
Oh,
so.
I know I get Jason Witten.
I know else you can.
I know who else I can.
I know else you
Oh,
can.
here
Anyway,
we
we ain't
go
going there. Let's
again. Here we go
back to
again.
football.
See, I ain't walking here Skip with his back hurt.
My back fine today.
today.
So I'm trying to figure out if they're going to have a new plan for Zach Ertz. Because every time it's 3rd and 7, I just
Yeah.
say, cover 86. Carson Wentz is codependent on 86. They're best friends. It's his security blanket. It's by far his favorite receiver. He's caught so many more targets than anybody on the team. It's like a joke how many more
Why
catches
would you want to change the plan? The plan last time it worked.
I don't
He caught all those balls,
Okay,
but you won.
So is it the classic case of just let him eat and we'll
Yeah.
just stop
As
everybody
long as
else?
you win, you really care?
Okay, they didn't really have Golden Tate. It was his first game in Philadelphia,
Yep.
and he just caught a couple of balls. Now they got Golden Tate, who torched Dallas when he was with Detroit on September 30th. You think so?
Yep.
Is that your prediction?
I said 24-20.
Yeah.
We got a case on it too.
We got 7 cases on it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Got 3 on Dallas winning the East. You got 3 on Philadelphia winning the East, and we got an extra case just on Sunday.
Y'all got
Yeah.
a lot of cases. I'm gonna say
What's your score?
my score is 28-17 Dallas. But I got to say this now: the Cowboys get in the playoffs. Now, just by chance, if they come here to play the Rams, Skip, you got to promise me you're gonna go to the game with me.
He's bad.
Come on,
He-
Skip.
he-
I don't
Come
think
on,
we
Skip.
can. I
Come
can't
on,
do
Skip.
it.
Just for
if they
just for a quarter.
Because if they lose, he gonna swear
Come
the
on,
only reason
Skip.
they lost because he went
Come
to the
on,
game.
Skip.
I can't concentrate.
I'm helping you. I
No,
help
but
your
if
team
I
by
go
giving you
stand
a
on the
jersey.
sidelines and everybody's yelling at me, take that! Take that!
No, that ain't from
How
the
about-
fans.
how about
No,
put you in a
those
box?
are the guys on the
Guys.
field.
That's true.
Of course, if I did win, I could just...
Exactly.
No,
Oh, and
true.
we know. And who front runs better than Skip Bayless?
Shannon Sharpe.
No. But that's okay. Your day coming.
So, in the end, all I know is my defense just came of age with the most stunning and impressive defensive performance in the history of the Dallas Cowboys against a Drew Brees who came in playing the greatest quarterback season in history. No quarterback has had better numbers than Drew had coming into this game. It was by far the hottest offense in the NFL, even hotter than yours, and yours has been really good.
Yep.
And my defense held that offense to 10 points. Think about that, 10 points. And I've told Shannon, every other Drew Brees game I've ever watched, 4 or 5 times in the game, I'll sit back and say, how did that guy get so open? Because there'll be somebody running up the seam just wide open, somebody I don't even know who his name is, some undrafted free agent. In the Dallas game, in a big night game, Thursday night football on Fox, I didn't see one open receiver the whole game. Every catch was contested. My defense has come of age. It can cover, it can run, and it can hit. And to your point, it can open field tackle like crazy, sideline to sideline. So my defense is playing at a higher level than your Eagles defense.
Yeah, well, that's not saying much considering they gave Adrian Peterson 1 carry for 90 yards. But anyway, first of all, I know a guy that's not had a bad game all year. He's going to win the MVP, my homeboy. But anyway, we're not talking about that.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, come on, dog.
What? He's going to lose Sunday.
Come on.
To who?
The Ravens.
Oh,
Ravens are going to get
I got something. I got something to say about that, too, that
We're
MVP.
going to talk about that. We're going to pick that
We
game
will.
up.
We
later.
will.
But your day, the
Yeah.
Eagles going to summon this thing up.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a quarterback's game, and in the end, one or the other quarterback is going to make the play to win the game.
already
I know
know
you
which
say
one.
it's Zeke and you're the greatest
It
running
is.
back ever, and I get all that. But in the end, my quarterback makes big plays at big moments. Sometimes with his legs,
Big mistakes at
sometimes
big
with
moments,
his arm.
too.
Well,
Well, he's the guy that I liked when I saw him 2 years ago.
You did.
And now I see that guy again because he has what? He has weapons.
He has
He got
one.
no weapons. Well,
Got one.
he got 2. He got Zeke.
Okay. But I'm talking about receiver weapons.
He's
He's
still a
really
weapon.
still
You
just
like
has
Michael
one.
Gallup? You told me, say, "Oh yeah, he's coming to
He's coming along.
He's a rookie.
I can't believe I'm. I can't believe I'm getting Cowboys credit.
Call you a Cowboy.
You
on the
are.
cover.
Bite my
You're
tongue.
here.
On the
I know.
cover.